Hello, everyone, and welcome to this online class. I wanted to do this quick video, kind of guide you how this course flows and introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ali. I am your professor for this class. I have a degree, both bachelor's and master's in computer science, a doctorate degree in education, and I have been teaching at this college for a while. I love traveling. I play basketball and soccer. And when I have time, I hang out with my friends and enjoy a cup of cappuccino. So let's get it started. I hope you have a great semester with this class. It's going to be an easy class. It's going to be an easy A, but you just have to make sure that you do the work. When I do the programming, give you programming projects, they seem very hard, but I created videos to kind of help you that you can easily mimic almost all the videos that I have created for you. At least they give you 40% of the project, so you just have to mimic it. In each unit, I made sure that I added a video in there that has examples that you can specifically use for the projects that you have. So in this class, you have about 7 projects. The first one is just a Microsoft Word, where you have to write pseudocode and explanation of your business. And the pseudocode is mostly covered in chapter 2 or the unit 2 slides. And then project 3 to project 2 to project 4, you will use rapid flowchart. And in each video, I'll show you how to do it. And then project 5 to 7, you have Python programming. Now, all the projects combined like one test, right? But the meat of the course comes from all the other tests and the exams and the quizzes that you have to do. So if you don't get one project right, and I write a comment on, don't get overwhelmed, just redo it again. As long as you submit before Sunday, then you have a second chance. Another thing I wanted to mention is, even if you don't do the projects, you can easily pass the course. However, if you want to take the next programming class, the projects are very vital. Projects are important because the whole reason you're taking this logic class and programming class is for you to develop the skills necessary to learn the basic skills of programming. So I recommend that you watch those videos and please mimic it. If you don't want to watch even the lecture, the whole lecture, you can scroll all the way to the end where I show you how to do rapid flowchart and also how to do Python programming. Since you have the Python programming at the end, my recommendation to you is to still mimic, see what I'm doing, and then try to copy it. So I'm here to guide you now where things are located, the syllabus, the schedule, the flow of the course, and so forth. So I'm going to share my screen with you and to show you where things are now. Now, at the introduction here, I have an intro of the course where you can start, and then I have a link to the book. And if you click on the link, it opens a new tab, and you can kind of read through it. Think Python is a free book where we get the material from, and then you read through it, especially when you're studying for a test. You also have to do a solo learn modules, and you have to submit screenshots of it. Now the solo learn it is a few modules you will do at the end. It gives you a certificate. I have another link on Raptor flowchart. Okay, so if you click on that, it also shows you how Raptor works. Right?
Grammarly, can you teach you to dance?
This is an intro video that kind of shows you how Raptor works. All right, so somebody uploaded, they see how to install and so forth. Again, one note I want to make is with the Raptor flowchart, it works with Windows. If you have a MacBook, you might want to download a VirtualBox and then install it on top of that. Okay. There are ways to install Raptor on MacBook, but you have to look some videos on YouTube on how to do that. In each project that you write, especially starting from project 2 all the way to 7, it asks you for you to document your code. Documentation is very important. So 9 points of your grade comes from documentation. Each point is 25 points, 9 points is documentation, which is basically the commenting. And each video, I show you how to do that. Now, if I go to course content, now at the beginning, you will see the flow of the course. So make sure you read that, where I kind of explain now the projects that you have, the ones that are Rafter, the ones that are Python, and so forth. There are 7 programming projects you have to make sure that you read this. All right. And then the links to use to submit your project. All right. So again, the book, you have it here as well. And the units where to find all the work, and then additional student resources. Make sure you use this, especially if you're studying for exam and so forth. So units where to find all the work for the units. So if I click on this link, you will see what is involved in the programming project. Okay, you have 2 submissions before Sunday. Sunday is the last time to submit anything for second chance. This is the link you use for Replit. Replit is where you submit your projects for Python, which is 5, 6, and 7. You use Replit. So if I click on open a new tab, this is how Replit looks like. You sign up using your Gmail account and so forth, and then you create projects using Python. In each project, you make sure that documentation, this is a grading rubric, 9 points, and then if you have a program that runs completely, you get the other 16 points, so that gives you 25 points. In each unit, I show you what is in that unit and what's submitted. So before you even click on it, it gives you what's in that unit. Okay, they all should be consistent. So now if I click on unit 1, you will see there is a syllabus quiz you have to do. There is a unit 1 slides that you can go through it. There is a video presentation. There is a unit 1 quiz, and then every now and then I add an article there. Now in each unit, I told you there's a video. So here's the first video of the course, and if I click on it, I go through the slides. This unit slide, I go through it, and then kind of explain things that you need to do, kind of like the way I'm explaining it now. And then at the end, you will see where I'm showing you some code in Python and so forth. Okay, so each unit like that. So if I go back on the screen, and let's say I pick another, let's say logic and design unit for something like that. Again, you have the unit, you have the video where I'm talking about if-else statement, then the screenshot you're supposed to submit from Solo Learn, which is right here. Whatever screenshot that I say, whether it's basic, exceptional, control, functions, modules, and so forth. Each video, each unit tells you. So in this case, it says Solo Learn control. So when you submit here, so control this one. It's the one after you finish it, you will get control says 12 out of 13, right? So once you complete this, it gives you complete, you submit, and you get your 5 points there. Some videos on if-else statements, right? And then here, you also see the video that I have done for this specific unit. So if you click on it, you see the explanation of that. And at the end of it, I will show you how to use Rafter. And then I'll show you how to use Python of that specific unit, in this case, the if-else statement. So this is how each unit works, okay? The exams, there are multiple choice exams. And then at the same time, you also have, you click on exam 1, you have the multiple choice exam. You also have flowchart problem exams. So there are 3 other flowchart exams. When I say flowchart, I mean Rafter flowchart. Okay, each one of them take a different day and do it, or you can do it one time, one sitting. Okay, but you have to submit all 4 of them in each exam here in exam 1. All right. The same thing, exam 2, you also have the multiple choice. And again, the video, the unit, quizzes, the programming project, then the exam, you have the multiple choice and then the Rafter flowchart, okay, that you have to submit. One thing I want to mention is the projects. Okay, so each unit, you have 7 projects. Now, if I start with project 1, for example, I explain in the video, you click on the project and you pay attention to the directions. Okay, again, use external additional resources. All right, so let me move this to the right. Basically, this is project one. It explains how project 1 through 7 kind of work. So here, it's asking you what you're supposed to be doing for this project. It says, first project, create a Word document with the following sections: descriptions of your business. Again, minimum 5 sentences or more, your business name, and so forth. It kind of explains what you're supposed to submit. It talks about pseudocode. It talks about variables. Again, this is covered in Unit 2, so make sure you read and go through that. Again, I do explain also in the video. Anything else that I wanted to show you? You have the syllabus and schedule. You have the course schedule. You have the syllabus. So the course schedule, if you click on it, you will see the due dates. So mostly it will be either Wednesday or Thursday, but I do extend it to Sunday. So if you want to get 2 chances, the last day to submit is Sunday. Your first assignment, you have it due on the 5th. You have quiz 1 and 2, and then project 1. You have to complete it all the way to and so forth. So make sure that you pay attention to the schedule. Another thing, the syllabus, make sure you go read the syllabus. It gives you an idea of what the course is about, how you communicate with me, and so forth. Okay. What else? While that one's loading, the discussion board on the left side. So here you have an introduction. 18 of you already seems like, or so already. I haven't read that I need to look at. So you introduce yourself, your major, minor, how long you have been going here. You respond to your classmates at least with 3 sentences. Okay. If you have FAQ, any questions, you ask here, and then your other classmates that went through it, they can respond to you. And if they don't respond, I come check every now and then and respond to you if you have any question. What else? So that's basically it. This was the syllabus finally opened. So the course is about email, of course, outline. So we'll go through this. So that's all I wanted to kind of share with you. I hope you have a great semester, and I hope that you ace this class. So in the beginning, it can be overwhelming, but do not delay as far as starting your work. People get overwhelmed. I don't have extra credits. Everything, any extra credits already included, like the solo learn, all that we kind of made a requirement. So you have to do it early on, which kind of helps for you to do well in this course. Okay. So if you have any question, please do not hesitate to email me. My goal is for you to do very well in this class. My goal is for you to do an A in this class. So as long as you put the effort in, I think you will do great. But watch the videos. I cannot emphasize enough for you to watch the video, especially at the end, because you have to do like a 5 menu for the project that I give you, which kind of goes from project 1 all the way to the end. So I do show you how to code for both in Rust and Python. And then I offer you to show you 2 menus. All you have to do is add 3 menus, right? If you see 2 of them, add 3 more. You already have at least 70% completed. The rest is the other processing. Remember, it's always input, process, and output. So the other is the processing, multiplication, divisions that you do on how a sheet works. So try to write everything by hand first, have an idea, and then try coding it. So in the beginning, the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you have to put a lot of effort in getting how things work, and then from there on, you're just adding something to it. Each project, you're just adding one thing to it. Okay, so good luck. I hope you do great. I hope you have a great semester with this class and any other class you take. Take care, and bye-bye.